at my disposal for rescue, relief, and rehabilitation, but I am grappling with the sinking feeling that we just do not have enough at hand. The force of nature of climate change has truly overwhelmed us. What makes this situation even more tragic is that even though Pakistan is responsible for less than 1% of global carbon emissions, yet we are among the top 10 countries most severely impacted by climate change. This disaster may set Pakistan back by decades. More than 1,600 Pakistanis, including children, have lost their lives. Thousands of kilometers of road infrastructure and bridges are washed away. Entire villages have been swallowed up by raging waters. Cotton, wheat, and rice crops lie in ruins. Vast stretches of land today resemble an ocean. Navy boats run where once children played football and cricket. Mr. Chairman, Pakistan needs immediate help. Our 33 million climate refugees, that is more than the population of many countries. These climate refugees need to be rehabilitated, and today I am personally grateful to the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres for having visited Pakistan last month. We are very thankful to the UN for the fresh flash appeal of $816 million for Pakistan earlier this month. Many countries have also pledged financial assistance and sent relief goods. On behalf of my nation, let me thank each and every one of them for their acts of generosity and empathy. And I can see many leaders sitting around this table who have been generously committing support to Pakistan, and I thank you all from the core of my heart. And ladies and gentlemen, we look forward to your continued support as we transition to the more daunting phase of rehabilitation and reconstruction. And let me assure you, we are determined and we are committed by the grace of God that we will emerge stronger from these floods, and we shall, inshallah, bounce back in a very short period of time. Mr. Chairman, Pakistan's location offers a natural bridge and conduit among regional economies. The China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, the flagship project of the Belt and Road Initiative, has transformed the economic and connectivity landscape of the region. We invite our friends to take advantage of the opportunities for trade, business, and investment in Pakistan. Excellencies, 4 decades of conflict and instability in Afghanistan have taken a heavy toll on millions of Afghan people and imperiled regional peace and security. Of all the countries in the world, Pakistan has borne the most serious consequences of the conflict in Afghanistan. We have suffered over 80,000 casualties and economic losses of over $150 billion in the fight against terrorism. And finally, by the grace of God, we were able to beat terrorism of all shades and color in Pakistan. Not only in Pakistan, it has sent a great message to peace-loving world across the globe that out of these great sacrifices, Pakistan has been able to become a country instrumental in controlling terrorism and extremism. To this day, we continue to host about 4 million Afghan refugees on our soil. A peaceful, stable, united and prosperous Afghanistan is in the best interest of Pakistan, not only Pakistan, the entire region and the international community. We call upon the world to support the people of Afghanistan in their quest for sustainable peace, stability and development. Mr. Chairman, Pakistan's first priority is to revive rapid and equitable economic growth. To do so, stability in the region is most essential. Pakistan desires peaceful relations with all its neighbors, including India. However, until India brings its atrocities in occupied Kashmir to a grinding halt, a just and lasting peace will remain elusive. For 7 decades, India has defied the will of the United Nations, as reflected through the 2 UN resolutions on Kashmir. For 7 decades, India has trampled the will of the people of Jammu and Kashmir by denying them the right of self-determination. And for 7 decades, India has used repression to silence the voice of Kashmiris, demanding their inalienable rights. I would therefore urge all of you to look behind the gloss of Indian democracy and recognize the brutal nature of its policies in occupied Kashmir. In this terrorized valley of Kashmir, India brandishes democracy not through the ballot, but through its bullet. Here, Indian democracy is known less for its rights and freedoms and more for its repression and brutality. The truth is, and hard and harsh fact is, that India today is a threat to its minorities, to its neighbors, to its region, and to itself. And yet, Your Excellencies, we are willing to engage with India for the sake of peace, prosperity, and progress in the region, because we cannot afford to have more poverty, unemployment on both sides of the border. We just cannot afford to deploy and commit our meager resources towards creating tension. Enough is enough. We need to really provide education, health, and medicine and jobs to our children, millions of our children, both sides of the divide. And if we did not act speedily, posterity will not forgive us. Therefore, I am absolutely ready and willing to have serious dialogue and discussion with our counterparts, Indians, provided they show sincerity of purpose and they show that they are ready to discuss issues which have really kept us at a distance over decades and creating tension, not promoting trade, not promoting investment. This has to come to a stop. And I am absolutely committed and ready to move forward, to provide an opportunity to our generations, to our future generations, and leave a legacy that finally we were able to realize the gravity of the situation. And finally, here we are, that we, with a great mind and great hearts, did a job which would provide peace, progress for all time to come. But the onus remains on India to take the necessary step for meaningful and result-oriented engagement. We also need to urgently find political solutions to the conflicts in the Middle East and elsewhere in Asia. A just and lasting settlement of the Palestinian question is essential for comprehensive peace in the Middle East. Mr. Chairman, we reaffirm our commitment to the CICA process and the concept of common, comprehensive, cooperative, and sustainable security in Asia. These giants sitting on my right, on my left, Allah Almighty has blessed upon all of us and all of them huge bounties and resources. If we team our resources and efforts together, I have no doubts in my mind that Asia and joining parts can really stand up and walk with a sense of pride and achievement. Through meaningful interaction and constructive dialogue, we can build and bolster mutual confidence and trust. We are facing great difficulties, but I am undaunted by the sultry weather. I am one of those, along with you, who believe in eternal justice and believe in Allah Almighty. I have no doubt in my mind, with the support of people of Pakistan and with the support of our friendly and brotherly countries, Pakistan will and shall come out of this problem. Thank you very much. God bless you.
वज़ीर-ए-आज़म शहबाज शरीफ कज़ाकिस्तान में सीका के छठे सरबराही इजलास से खिताब कर रहे थे, जिससे खिताब में वज़ीर-ए-आज़म शहबाज शरीफ ने कहा कि सीका एक अहम प्लेटफॉर्म है जो एशिया में रवाबित और एतमाद साजी के इकदाम का जरिया है। उनका कहना था कि मौसमियाती तब्दीलियों के बायस पाकिस्तान की मईशत को नुकसान